Guys, just before we start this, I would just love to say, uh, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to everyone who's watched the last video, all 31 of you. And thank you for giving likes and comments and all of that. And I just want to say that so far, I never thought I'd see growth. As soon as I posted 5 videos, boom, 1 subscriber. Posted one video, right? And take a look at this. Look at that number. Look at that number. See that number? 4. 4. Yeah, 4 people follow my content, who want to see more videos, who want to watch me play games for some reason. I don't know why, but I have 4 people who like what I do. And if I go into the video, stop that. Look at that, 31 views and 1 comment. Boom, 5 likes. I would say that's a success. From never having been on this platform at all, I would say that is the biggest win I could ever ask for. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched that video. Like I said, watched the video, commented, and even subscribed. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot say enough. And for all I know, that's all I have to say. Back to the video. Hello, everyone. And now it is time to play some Grace. I do have multiple avatars that I kind of like using, and kind of just depends on the mood I'm in. But this is what you're gonna see for now. So what I'm gonna be doing in this video is, you probably saw from the title, I'm gonna be playing Reprieve mode, because I heard that gives you the most XP. Simple. Well, I don't just want to leave you guys with simple content. What I also want to do is I want to leave you guys with an extra thing. So after that, I'm going to go into the lobby and I'm going to show you a list of modifiers that you can use easy. And they all work together to give you some easy stuff. And basically, I can get you up to 200 XP easily. You just have to be good at breaker rooms. And especially have 1 trinket, and I will get into that in the video. So, ooh, shoot. So I wouldn't say I'm bad at this, but I wouldn't say I'm good. Very, very hard game mode. And it does say that, so I'm not just making stuff up. Ooh, super bounce. Okay. I kind of want to just... Oh, I thought I died. Okay. No, that is not the end. I need... 200 bricks. Or 500 XP. I think I'm gonna get 200 bricks first. So, yeah. So it's at best time. I'll try and not use... Dang, I did not get a single wall bounce off of that. Dude, how did I not get a single wall after that? That is so super disappointing. Yeah, no, one of the main strats is that when you're up against a big wall like this one, just spam jump, and it just makes it super easy. We are at 86 picks. Add through. Now please. Doombringer. Right. Let's go. I wish it spawned you immediately with Doombringer in your hands. Because, like, what else am I gonna have in my hands? Awesome. It was just what I thought. Doombringer's now in your hands. Oh my goodness, I am not finding anything. Shut up. What do I have a keybind for? Let's go just the same. Or wait, why did I say just the same? Oh shoot. Dude, I literally just set my keybinds and I forgot I did it. Thank you, Lord. Oh shoot. Shane's about to fall. Idiot. That is tricky. Okay, how many bricks did I need to say I needed? Let's go. I'm grinding so hard. Who said that? To officially walk in. Let me get one. I hope that you can hear me better with this. Sorry if I was quiet earlier. Ooh, man, I'm going fast. I don't know what's up with me today. Ooh, as Dalton. Light work. Whoa. I did not know where I was going. Freak you. Ooh. Can you get out of my ear? Oh my goodness. Like you are annoying. That actually went faster like that. Let's do less time. Just for simplicity. Nice. No. 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 Yes. Yay, first try. Oh yeah. I'm about to make him blow. Children cover ears. Light work. An honest end is not fun. Less talking. I have no clue what just happened. We got a key. So now we have a skin cannon and a key. Let me look at what else I can obtain in this window. So yeah, pretty much. What was I saying? With the amount of keys and bricks you get in this, I don't know why they're different, not different, but basically every 77 point, every 5 levels you get a key. Every 7.5 levels you get a skin can. Every 100 XP you get a level. Every 500 XP you get a key. Every 750 XP you get a skin can. Every 2500 XP you get a trait tribe, and every 5,000 XP you get a suit. Right now we are closer. That would take 1100. That would take that would take about 500. Or not think about 500. So we should just get 250. I'm gonna get 250. Let's go. Oh yeah. One. Oh shoot, I missed the whole thing and I missed like the biggest speed upgrade ever. Do a little right. Right. Ooh. Dang, that was fast. Double. We'll take double. Okay, so as you can see, I have 5 keys. Why have I spent them on cosmetics? Well, turns out I have obtained them all. So, one thing I have thought about is doing YouTube streaming. Probably not. I think I'll probably do Twitch because Twitch is just so much more. Twitch just feels so much better to work with and feels like it would provide more success. So I think I'm gonna make a Twitch account and then start streaming on there. And then bingo bango, I now have an account. I now can stream. And the first thing I'm gonna stream is probably Grace. Because as you can see, because with the keys, pretty much the only thing I need to obtain with keys is the crown. And I would need about 1 or 10,000 XP. Will I? No. Let's see. 5,000 times 10. 50,000 XP. Ooh, right into the column. That was good. Actually, no, it's not a column. It's a beacon. There we go. That's a good start. God, I hate how loud he is. Honestly, I know they kind of just added it, but like, and I know all of the monsters they have in this arrangement already have been in the game previously, but come on. I think Ire and, what is it, Ire and the Mime might go good in this. Not the Drake, I don't like Drake. I do like, whatchamacallit, I don't know what's his face is. Whoa. Can't see, buddy. Let's go one more. Doombringer. I can live with Doombringer. Or... Alright. Level up 3 times. Now I only need 2 levels, I'm pretty sure. I can see once I get to the progression sheet. Oh, wait. Do I not want to get it? Actually, I think now is the time to see what happens if I were to get multiple skin cans. Oh my god! Oh my god. Wait, I'm gonna rewind. I'm not gonna be able to see how many pillars I got. But at the number at the top, you guys can see. I had 40 seconds left. Let's add Doombringer. Just because I feel like it. Dude, what the John? Also, I think it's funny that since I have the parry set to with Doombringer, since I can parry with Doombringer in my hands, I'm essentially just smacking Doombringer into every entity. And I think that's pretty cool. Now, one thing about all the stuff I've obtained with that one video, my parents did tell me, or at least my mom did. My mom told me that she basically told all of my family members about the channel. So I'm not sure whether all of this like stuff or all the views that I've gotten is from family, or if it's from like actual strangers who decided to click on my stuff or click on my videos. So I feel like once I get a decent amount of people that don't really know the answer. But for now, I won't worry about the fame. I'll just worry about what's today. What's gonna happen today? Actually, I remember when I first started playing this mode, I remember I was like, oh, let me put Doombringer in my hands. I could not tell Doombringer was making a noise. I kid you not. Like, sounds so much different in the actual game, and that's what I was expecting. So, I just blew up. Like, he gave me all the time for it, and I just blew up. Whoa. Wait, get there. Okay. Actually, now that is the end. Oh, wait. No way. No way I don't get the skin cam. What happens in the progress? Let me look. Wait. That's just kind of sick. I'm sure I had more than that, just for you wondering. Um, anyways, while I'm here, I will do the skin can just because to spend time and explain what I'm going to do next. So, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to basically go through all of the modifiers that I think are the best, and you can copy what I do. Ooh, Fed East. That's nice. I'll obviously be using DJ Fishbowl because that is superior. But sadly, if you have a good, cool light source, that will be your downfall in this next mode because just do a little bit of flexing. You wish you were me. Anyways, so pretty much 3 of these modifiers work together to basically give you the most free run you've ever done. Now, what you're going to need is you're going to put on Cuckoo and you're going to put on Python. Now, what this does is if you're basically holding anything, it's your downfall. So what you're going to do is you're going to enable exposure. If I can find it, sheesh. Exposure. Basically, now although you have decreased it by 10, you're still up 28 for the price of zilch. Now, these next modifiers are going to be things that I think are easy so far. Blink. Maybe deladdered. Maybe a little bit of hard rooms. Maybe a little bit of tar. Ooh, tamper every door. Because E, I don't want to have to press E all the time. Breaker rooms, and this is what I was talking about where you need a bunch of breaker rooms. Breaker rooms. And then add some breakers. Let's add a water section too. Ire might be the most free monster ever. Let's add Max. And I'll show you Ire in case you haven't seen its full potential. Because Ire is an interesting case. Now, Ire shows you that you have to jump when it's enabled. No, there's going to be a huge window. There is a small window when Ire is open, but there is a big window when Ire is not open. So don't think of it as when it is open. Think of it as the whole time it's not open. The rules state that in that huge time, you have to jump once. Just anywhere in there. So as soon as he appears, just jump automatically. It's very simple and very easy to counter. Now I'm gonna enable some other ones that I think are easy. Like I'm gonna enable this one. And now comes the point where I don't really want to add anything else, maybe more to see. That's it. That's all I'm gonna add. Now, this modifier, extra, basically adds more doors. Use this as many times as you want. Personally, I'm going to add it once because it is going to be challenging to beat the timer. Now, here's where we get to a fun one. This modifier, affordable. Basically, it takes out the plug, which would be so useful because you have pipe bomb and stuff, all that stuff. Now, the only reason you wouldn't do this, if you don't have this trinket, I'm going to put it on the screen right there. And if you don't have this trinket, then click it. Click the modifier. If you do have this, though, keep this off. I'm going to show you why. Because I'm going to start the round and watch this. This is the modifier you're going to need. It's called cog. Basically what it does is it increases the breaker slash socket slash plug range. So now everything is much easier to reach in the breaker room. 2, plugs get put into your inventory, not your hand, which basically counters all of boot bomb and not boot bomb, pipe bomb and cuckoo and those two pretty much. Counters them very easily. And 3, plugs get inserted without being in your hand. This works with number 2 to ensure that you do not have to equip the plug at all. If you don't have this trinket, then you would have to use a portable because otherwise pipe bomb would get you very easily. Otherwise, use cog. Actually, it was the first trinket I ever got, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had it. Now, the only downside to this is that cuckoo haunts you from time to time. Oh well, we already have cuckoo. What's the big deal? Now there is a spread the love section where every breaker room, everyone gets a speed boost. I'm not going to be worried about that too much, and I don't feel like enabling any other trinkets, so I'm just going to use this one. Now you have to start with a light switch, and I'm just going to equip something that I think it looks cool. So, yeah, there we go. I'm going to get rid of every single one of these. Basically, it just teaches you about cuckoo, ire, and targets. Let's get again. See, look, I jumped. I didn't even jump in the frame, but I jumped as soon as he spawned, and I immediately was saved. Now, don't worry about hard rooms and stuff because they just add a little bit more curvature to the rooms. Now, yes, it will get chaotic, but it does have everything you're gonna need. Holy hell, this is loud. Hold on. This is very loud. I'll just turn it down to like right there. Very good. Now, I wouldn't recommend, with all the modifiers you do have, I personally wouldn't recommend adding any more modifiers when you're in the safe room because it will just increase the danger. Now, if you want to, then whatever. But I feel like if you already wanted it, then you should have... Oh, he didn't pass yet. I'm a little dummy. And he's so easy because even if you jumped a little late, he doesn't actually count if you jumped or not until probably like a millisecond after you jumped. I do actually really like the new death animation for it. Now, I have found cheesable breaker rooms. Like there is especially a car themed breaker room, and normally I would hate it because of how terrible I am at using tar to my advantage. But I realized tar makes you go flying. Here's one of the many water sections. Now you may be worried, hey, Garrett, I can't jump in water. Well, actually, here's the second thing about it. Ire doesn't make sure you jumped off the floor. Ire makes sure that you jumped off of, or at least hit spacebar once. Oh my goodness. I thought I was screwed for a second. Anyways, this might be the most perfect modifier run ever. Yeah. See, look, just in that short window, I leveled up twice. I'm not risking it. That might have been a jump scare for some people, but that sure as hell was a jump scare for me. Oh my goodness, he comes so fast. Ooh, dropkick. Honestly, I love the little lines they added for, what should we call it? The little lines they added for the safe rooms for Carnation, because there has been a bunch of confusion on whether you're technically safe or not, and it's especially in that one update where there was that one where you go to the other side of the room. They did update that room, and it's seen by that big one. See, all I did was hit the space bar, and it worked. Now, in the water rooms, there is only one type of breaker room for the water sections. And it's very easy because all you have to do is go to the end of the room. First, you're going to go to the door, then you're going to turn right and go all the way back to the door, but hug the wall, and then you're going to turn around and hug the wall, technically on your right side again. And in that thing, you should have got the plug, and not only the plug, but every single switch in there too, because the plugs are only against the sides of the wall. And if you get the plug first, it doesn't matter. Look at that, leveled up twice. This might be the easiest thing I've ever done. Now, the only downside is that it takes forever to put in every single modifier if you have to do it over and over again. That's why I wish in the next update they could make it so you have a save like profile of the modifiers, just to make it so much easier for you. See, look, one type of room, and it's that, and that's how I did it. And then there's only one type of safe room, which is that room. Now, one thing about that specific breaker room is that you can cheese that breaker room with the trinket. There we go. Just hop over the wall, honestly. Like, if you're really locked in and you notice it in time, you could just do that in one fluid motion. Now, for some people, one trick that I do for people who are just bad at race is that I don't change the direction of my camera unless I have to, or if I really, really want to, because that could disorient it. Like, look at that, boom. Now in the future, when everything is very sight readable, it won't be hard to figure out where you are. But in the early games, when you can get disoriented, oh, I didn't jump. Whoa, that was weird. Anyways, I think you have seen enough of. I at least think you have seen enough of this modifier selection. Now, I hope you can see just how easy it is. Obviously, you can get confused and blah blah blah. But look, in that single modifier run, I got 2 keys. Obviously, I already basically had the skin king. I love that light. But I also got a trait charm. Ooh, mime haunts you. Actually, I've never figured out how mime works, because one time I was just playing a run and I was testing out every monster and I enabled mime. And I kid you not, I was walking into mime. Now, I just assumed that by the thing that mime basically just, oh, if he touches you, he kills you. Basically like a deadly doppel kind of thing. But no. Apparently, I still don't even know how he works because I turned around and I faced him. He didn't kill me. I stayed turned around for like a minute. He didn't kill me. I even turned around and walked into him both directions, and he just got out of the way. What happened to my? Hold on. Anyways, I just want to leave you guys with that. And I think that that concludes this video. And that is a great way to end this video because I think I have showed you enough of my skill at Repride and a hot take of multiple modifiers. Um, I hope to see more of you in the next video and hopefully maybe even more subscribers off this video. I don't know. Because it still astonishes me how many subscribers I have. Although 4 is not a big number. That's 4 people who like my content. Think about that. 4 people you don't know, probably don't know, like your content. Wow. It blows my mind. And the fact that it happened overnight, not even in a week, the next day, 4 people like me. Wow. Anyways, I would like to leave you all with thank you. And I'd like to thank you all for the support I've been getting. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye bye.